Hello everyone and welcome to Firewatch. This game is a game that I have seen talked about for years and years and years as one of the best games to have ever come out in the genre, and I know practically nothing about it. The only thing I really know is the tiny glimpse that I think I saw of it playing the end of the Stanley Parable, the new update there. Great game, by the way. But I have no idea what's in this game. I have seen a couple brief screenshots. I have seen that talk, and so I'm going in blind, and this will be a journey of discovery for me. So everyone, please come and join me as I get hopefully blown away by this. I'm going into this with very high expectations and expect to have them exceeded. Let's go ahead and start the new game. Completely blank, new empty game. Let's see what we are in for. So this game, I believe it does fall under the walking simulators, which is a term that's kind of thrown around with some disgust sometimes, but honestly, they're just narrative-driven games that are using the storytelling, and I love that. Okay, Boulder, 1975. What are we up to here? See, Julie. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. I will approach her. I'm drunk. What's your, major? You slur the word major and it smells like coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, he says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. So, professor dating a student. Not the greatest start to things here. I will definitely take that backpack, though. We're at the parking lot. There's one crappy truck. Anything else interesting around here? I'm pretty sure I've seen this parking lot before. Or one of many dozens like it. I'm going to guess this is my truck, yeah. Load my gear in. We date for over a year. She drives me absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. That's a big commitment, but, who doesn't want a dog? There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. We're gonna adopt the beagle. We want to make Julia happy. You pick up the beagle, and she names him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. I love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. So these two have been dating for 4 years now, and this is the first they're talking about kids. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots, that would be pretty good, or one day, why rush? This guy'll have kids, sure. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say? She's absolutely right. Alright, we're committing to commitment here. Why do I get the sense that all of that is very much a strong flashback? And that this is after everything has gone wrong. Ooh, very extreme fire danger today. Okay. Well, This definitely does look like more Colorado area. Been out there a few times. Really love the countryside out there. We're at Two Forks, regional overview. Let's see. Ooh, I can zoom in. Okay, supply draw, just kind of getting a sense of the map of this place. I have to imagine I'm here at the Two Forks Lookout. Don't forget to check in. Oh, recommended for inexperienced hikers, and there's bears around because, of course, there are bears around. I should get my backpack. I think, no. Didn't I get that? I got that right at the start here. Alright. Can zoom in. I'll try not to do that too much to keep that jerky motion down. Really pretty forest out here. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Uh-oh. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Do I get mad or ignore her? I mean, ignoring your partner is never the right move, so we're gonna get mad. Call her an inconsiderate asshole. That's also not the right move. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Well, she was kind of inconsiderate not calling, but it's only 4 hours, dude. Alright, 1981, they're still together. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Do I pose and flex like He-Man or frolic like a Victoria's Secret model? You know, I'm gonna frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. That's more fun. Very nice. This guy's kind of got some muscle on him. Got those chunky forearms. So, trail maintenance could be better here. But, you know, this isn't too bad. Coming into evening, gonna want to settle somewhere soon. Two Forks, Fire Lookout. 8 more miles still. 8 more miles in this light? I did a lot of hiking back in the day, a lot of backpacking. You would not want to be out past that point. You're going to trip and really hurt yourself. Alright, during the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town that brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Oh, so we're starting out with literally kicking a puppy. But fuck, the dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Do we scare him away or beat his goddamn... We're gonna beat his goddamn face in. He kicked our dog. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Probably would have gone different if we had a German Shepherd, but, you know, we love Bucket. So yeah, very narrative-driven game. 1984, plans to have kids get waylaid by work. We're 9 years in at this point? Maybe 13 in? Time's gonna run out. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. No, we're not going to convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Yeah, I mean, you don't turn down an offer for a professorship at Yale, but come on. These two clearly have some huge issues. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Long distance is hard and open to problems, especially when these two are already struggling so much. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh, hell. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget it. She needs help. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. So much for kids, so much for getting married. Couple years left. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. That explains why this guy is taking a job out in the middle of nowhere. Coldman Lantern, journal, backpack, broken cooking. Very basic meal, but when you're just by yourself. No tent is kind of a surprise. Yeah, really beautiful skybox I made here. Really beautiful. Alright, let's see what's in this journal. Oh, that's my Victoria's Secret frolicking. Alright, I'm probably censoring that out. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. She does not have the mind to know. It's time to just, yeah. 3 years later, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Yeah. Some days, you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Another year later, you spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple months. You can either decide to move her into a full-time care facility or be determined to take care of her by myself. This is probably the correct option. If anyone is ever in this situation, nobody can make this call for you, but it's too much for one person to handle. It's really too much. But this character is a romantic, and it's more interesting to try to take care of her by myself. Alright, strap back in, ready to go. Marching among... I think that's birch. I think that's birch. Could be aspen, I mean we are in Colorado. It's weird to me. I'm from the Northwest. Seeing trees this thin in the middle of a forest, like most trees will be the size of this log out here. Oh, it's a beautiful buck. Hey, buddy. Sorry. Yeah. You go do your thing. Have fun out there. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. Like I said, the right choice is probably the facility, as much as it hurts. But everybody has to make that call themselves. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. drinking then, too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. So my choices are to imprison her by putting a chair in front of the bedroom door, or trusting that she sleeps like a rock and putting her in danger. Oh my god. These are both terrible choices. I think I have to trust that she sleeps like a rock and feel guilty when the inevitable consequences happen. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. Okay, this game starts off a lot heavier, a lot quicker than I thought it would. 1989. A couple years later. One night, you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10, oh my god, and are taken to jail for the night. That is drunk as hell. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Well, yeah, trying to take care of her all by yourself in this state. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. Oh god, are we starting right here? Is this where the actual story of the game starts? You take it. Enter the lookout tower. So there's Thoroughfare Lookout. There's that tower that is so definitive of this game. And our world around us. This is home for a few months now. Probably some supply drops nearby, but Firewatch has to be here to watch the fire. God, the sense of loneliness here is incredible. Little outhouse down there. It's one person. No sight of anything. The Rockies. Oh, hey, Rockies. No sight of any other human civilization. Just us. This is definitely the place for somebody who's, struggling with functionally trauma. That was incredibly traumatic what this man put himself through to go. Couple propane tanks to keep electricity for cooking and heating. Desert gets cold at night. I mean, not that this area is desert, but Colorado doesn't get much rain. Open the door, turn on the power. What have we got here? Turn on this. Got power. Alright.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
A radio, supplies, desk lamp, wood stove. Okay,
Two
so
Forks
we're doing
Tower,
wood
this
healing.
is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Yeah, I'll talk to you in a second. Cookbook. Ooh, very limited supplies, a little bit of reading we can do.
I know you're there. Your lights are on.
I'll come back to that. I'll deal with her. Alright.
Hello, Two Forks, come back. Pick up your radio.
This is our human contact. Hello.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Mentally damaged people leaving the world just to stay out here. Yep. She's killed 3 ex-husbands, clearly. No, she's rebelling as well. That's a funnier choice.
Okay, you're
So the
probably
time limit
just
there.
rebelling
Okay.
against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Get it, Delilah.
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Welcome to the job, Henry. Hey, he's writing a novel.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good
Or
afternoon.
something.
You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Where is she that she can see me? Call when I'm ready. So we're going to examine this pine cone. Yep, that's a pine cone, alright. Put that back. Oh, bye pine cone. Oh. Honestly, that's clever, not letting us see Julia's face. Let her be whoever we want her to be. What's in the desk room? Hey, a d20. Nice. We're gonna roll it and just see what we get. We got... Come on. A 15. Old paper. Hey, nice. Alright, we've got a little campaign being set in this area. I'm sure this is not a map I'm going to follow at any point or anything like that. Nice. We'll go ahead and tuck that away for a moment. Nope. I'm going to throw it angrily on the ground, actually. Fire extinguisher. Good to know where that is. Supplies. Wood stove fire. Are you putting... No, you don't leave bleach on top of a heat source. Not that I know a better place to put it, but we're going to put Chlortox down there on its side. Toolbox. No. Thermos. Hey, it's not a Stanley cup, it's a manly cup. Yeah. They are legitimately great camping thermoses. Got lots of books here. Can I actually read them? Or just, I can read the back. Okay. Looks like standard murder mystery, Dean Koontz type stuff. We'll just put that down there. The Patriots. Okay, so some Tom Clancy right here. The Birds of Wyoming. Am I actually in Wyoming, not Colorado? I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah. Birding book. Okay. Then there was the Singular Mind, what we looked at yesterday for a moment. If you consider the untapped power of your own mind, you often ponder the unexplained. Oh, okay, so we're talking about psychological potential. Mental enlightenment, Dr. Allen is a wizard. So this is about being by yourself and unlocking your psychic powers. If that is a preview for what's coming in the game, that's interesting. Glory by McManus. What's this about? Can't quite read that font. I don't know. Oil soap, glass cleaner, some more supplies. First aid kit, board game, cereal, water. Sorry if looking through all this is interesting. I'm just trying to get a sense of the tools I have available to me. Got a coffee percolator. I want to keep that there. Kettle. Stove. Another pine cone? Can I open any of these drawers? No. Dish soap. And a desk drawer. Alright. It's... Oh, ate the hard way. Another Richard Sturgeon. Yeah, another, crime book, Tom Clancy style. Where was my book rack? Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to do. Yes. This game understands me. Okay. And the map table. Some notes. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. I'm sorry for that detour as I learned my surroundings. Sorry, I guess I slept in.
Sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep?
So where's she seeing me from?
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Hey, it's a map table. Okay, so that talks about my report.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What's my west-facing window?
Fireworks?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
No.
Now I know where
you
west
need to get
is.
down there
Cool.
right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Alright, well, I'll kick the shit out of him.
Kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their
West,
shit.
north,
all right,
east,
fine.
south. Okay.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich.
Alright.
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Hey, that's my favorite code. How did they find my luggage code?
Smart.
Shut up.
Alright, well, am I just going out there without any supplies? I guess I am. Hey, what's this?
Hey, there's a map in my tower that I'm pretty sure is not USGS regulation. Unless I've unknowingly been assigned to work in 2 orcs, and the lake to the east is made of acid.
That sounds erroneous.
Looks like the previous resident was into fantasy.
I'm just thinking if anything I might want to bring along this way. But I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to head out there. And can I report anything else? No? Cool. Off I go. Turn the lights on before I leave and make them think somebody's home. You know, can't have anybody robbing the Firewatch tower. Interesting choice for movement there. Okay. And to read the map, I need to head west. That's this way. Find or open NSF cash box 360. 306. National Forest Service. So I'm there and I need to head, out this way. Okay. That's north. Yep. Nope. So over that map. Cash was supposedly along the way. Walking in this walking simulator. I'm through the loading screen. I really did do just great job of making this game beautiful, but I'm gonna get lost. A lot. Are these? Oh god, for a second I saw like faces and an arm in there. Pareidolism is a very real effect in the world. Alright.
I found the supply box.
Great.
Codes 1, 2, 3, 4. I can remember even that one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hey, another pine cone.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
Interesting. I will take a note of that.
Hey, there's a snack in here. Probably gonna eat it.
You definitely do not want to do that.
Come on.
Whatever's in there has been in there for years. That's how you get food poisoning.
How do you get food poisoning from a granola bar that's still sealed? Come on. I'm gonna eat this. Take the old rope. Alright. Let's read the note. Ron, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked hiking to the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Dave. This is from 86, so this was, yeah, years and years ago. Found... Do people lose
their shit doing this job? There's a note that says a guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah. You're not gonna pop your top, are you, Henry?
Oh no, I'm definitely
Wasn't
gonna stay
planning on
sane. Yeah, that's... This game would be very interesting if I just stayed sane the whole time. We'll keep that note. Copy the information from this map. And, yeah, let's... We'll grab the pine cone just to have it. I feel like there's probably an achievement for gathering all the pine cones, but I'll deal with that some other time. Let's look at the map. I'm there. There's 3 routes to get further west. Whoop. Zoom in. Am I heading to the medicine wheel? I think I'm heading to the medicine wheel. I should also mark the orc stuff onto this map at some point. So I want to go south. It's this way. Keep hitting shift to start running. Just old habits. R. Haha. Thank you, game. You knew exactly what I was wanting to do. Where are they? They're kind of there-ish, huh?
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
I mean,
And?
that's
Don't you
bears.
think that's, like, disconcerting?
Sure, it's
Henry,
bears.
there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you
Okay.
think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Christ, lady.
Alright, well, that's a delightful way of handling this. I'm still gonna go back and take a look at that medicine wheel. I apparently missed it. I'm sure the forest won't burn down in the 10 minutes I take to do this. It's not gonna take 10 minutes, it's just down here. I just missed it.
I take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort? When it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here?
I
Got the job
saw
out
the
paper.
job in the paper and figured, what the heck?
What the heck? I've got no ties and no life. Better go spend what's left of it in utter loneliness.
Something like that?
Yeah, thanks to last summer, the bump in
Oh.
Forest Service budget actually allowed for us to advertise for the job. Glad it worked.
Hey, things that don't actually exist anymore.
Oh, you're talking about that giant fire that probably caused some damage, turned an entire jamboree of
Jesus
brownies to
Christ.
dust.
Brownies don't have jamborees.
Well, they should.
They should.
And you don't know
They
what the
should
hell
not.
I'm talking about, do you?
I do not.
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the
Oh,
ground.
this is too
Ring a bell?
relevant.
Yellowstone is like, what, 15 miles away. Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago they decided that
Oh, no,
forest
that
fires
means there
in
was
wilderness
way too
areas
much
like
fuel in these
Yellowstone
forests.
should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this.
We
There were
get
reports that
forests
the entire
all
park was
around here.
gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. I mean, what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the Gipper?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone.
Yeah, you leave
It's
the fires
Yellowstone,
unburned
you know?
for that
People
long.
don't want to touch it, but we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. Like the goddamn park can burn down again.
We have so many wildfires out here every year, and I fully expect this year, it's been a few years since we've had a huge one nearby, I'm gonna get smoked out again. So that's fun. Let's report this medicine wheel.
Wow, there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here.
Yeah, it was made by Crow American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
Well, I sure haven't.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind.
Oh, that's a cute butterfly. Hey, buddy. Alright. No, I did not lose the trail. It's up this way. Days before GPS, but a lot of what I did in the forest was in the days before GPS. Like, GPS was just becoming a thing in the early 2000s, and really does make a difference. I imagine a lot fewer people get lost, but also a lot more people think they can't get lost and get in trouble for it.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Yeah, I think Shitty Boss is gonna
What
get me
about
killed.
Shitty
Hill has
Boss
a
is
charm
going to
to
get
it.
me killed hill?
Oh, is that Absorka Indian? Maybe Creek?
It's actually English for not in my job description.
Did I just update the map with that name? I think I did. Hell yes, I did. Perfect. Alright, let's go deal with these fireworks. Already forgotten the dark mood that the start put me in. This game's very good at that. Let's rappel down. Shock, this guy knows how to rappel, but hey.
Nope.
Hope that was a good knot.
No,
Nope.
no!
Bad rope. Okay. How long was I out? And long enough that it got darker.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my shitty boss almost got me killed.
Perfect.
First, your boss is a delight. Secondly, Jesus. What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Well, it's not my fault I got bad rope. Let's take a look at this. Oh, somebody left a full-on carabiner and rope here? Okay. Another
Hey,
tile
there's
point.
a tie-off point off here, just a little away from the shale slide.
Oh, you ready to get back on that horse, huh?
Well, I can't go any further, is what I'm saying.
That heads south down to the creek, but you should be able to get to the lake just by continuing west.
Okay,
Without
so it's
any,
a
mountaineering.
shortcut all
All right.
It's a
unlocked
long
soon.
summer. You can
Okay,
explore later.
back to some running. Some birds. Some really gorgeous light rays. Let's report the meadow.
Wow, there's a big rock outcropping down here near the lake. It's really something.
Yeah, makes for good camping. There used to be a group of guys who would boulder out there a couple times a year.
What happened to him?
Dunno, just stopped coming out.
That's an ominous tale. Alright, so where am I? All the way down here. We've got the tile points on the map. Cache 309's down there. Cool. Cool. Lots of other stuff to check out. We will keep heading towards... Well, no, I'm going to explore these areas while I'm here. Pretty sure that... Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's going to lead right into it. So let's put the map away, hop over. I did turn off the head bobbing as much as possible because I know that can really trigger a lot of people's motion sensitivity. I found a raccoon. What a strange thing to see in the forest.
There's a critter out here. A raccoon.
I can't understand you.
Because I'm whispering.
Because you're whispering.
Ah, what great dialogue
Pears,
and
pears,
acting.
pears! Yes!
Is this some sort of code I missed? Are we evacuating or something?
No.
Then what then?
I'm doing a crossword and I figured out the theme. It's homonyms. Pears, pears, pears. The clue was couples peeling fruit. Anyway, hope you're having a good afternoon.
Thanks.
Oh, Delilah. This is, I do like the interactions we're getting between these two. I think they're very charming as we continue on through, but, oh, maybe this is exactly what Henry needs. Oh, okay.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out.
Yep. Let's pick these up, clean up. It's part of the job.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqualite on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
Very important to keep everything clean and better than you found it when you're out in the woods. Aluminum will just stay there forever. Alright, so we found their main campsite. Can I pee on the fire? Let's stomp it out.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
It's my whiskey now.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Oh, shit. Ferret are Irish.
I mean, it's Scotch at this point. Well, Irish single malt. Yeah, we're keeping that. Take out the cans.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with the backpacks, just the alcohol and the fireworks.
You know what?
Obviously.
Fuck it. I'm not the maid.
Yes, I am. A fire clearly needs to go out. Whew. Okay, let's put it back. Can I report on that? Yep.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Interesting that the people
Well,
are gone.
confiscate them.
I mean, it might just be the game didn't want to render additional people, like the devs didn't want to render additional people, but we're gonna stomp out this campfire.
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
Just make completely sure it's out. That's still smoking enough I wouldn't trust it to be out, but, you know. Oh, they're closed. Are they skinny dipping in the lake?
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
I don't have a good feeling about this. Yeah. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Wonder what's going on down here. Probably should have reported that, but oh well.
There are panties.
Come on, Henry.
Or what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
Why would you pick that up, Henry? What? What are you doing?
There's a... Ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Oh, Henry.
I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
Oh, Henry. Henry. It's gotta be them out there doing some naked dancing out on an island on the lake. Guess I was wrong about them not wanting to render other people. I guess I should have known that when they rendered the deer, but still. Alright. 2 Forks Fire Lookout is that way. What? What was that? There was something.
What is that guy doing over there?
Is he skeezing?
Hey, guy! Are you skeezing? Get out of here!
Don't pull any more shit or you're fucked, alright?
Don't threaten us.
No, I'm gonna
Who
threaten.
the hell are you, creep?
He's just one of those lonely guys who likes to boss people around.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Why do guys think it's alright to just stare at girls?
I'm sorry for bothering you. It's the right way to deal with this.
Look, I'm sorry for bothering you. Can you just knock it off, please?
Yeah, you should be. This is a free country, and we should be free to do whatever we want.
And free from any peeping toms.
I said sorry.
Oh my god, is that what you are? Barf me out!
Oh, that's very 80s.
Can we just get out of here?
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
They're not wrong. Alright, are they gone? Looks like they're gone. Problem resolved. The fact that they're teenagers, just
Hey, that go okay?
very unfortunate. Oh, the Henry Zinger, no thank
I
you.
hope they drown.
Yow!
I don't think anyone would mourn a couple of future arsonists.
Just gonna go ahead and not log that as a threat.
Thanks.
But seriously, though, thanks for dealing with it.
Alright.
So there's no noise ordinances or rules out here?
No. But that music I hear makes a good case for them.
It's just some
Yeah, no
80s
kidding.
pop.
Any chance of those kids getting a disease in this lake, like diphtheria or consumption or...
Consumption? Not if they're not 19th century chimney
Hey.
sweeps, no.
You know, whatever.
I mean, if they drank a bunch,
Berkey,
Giardia
this is a
maybe,
serious
but
still
probably
issue.
not this time of year.
Well, that's too bad.
Wow, Henry, you are a jerk. Alright, the sign said 2 Forks is back this way, so we'll go back this way. God, this is pretty. It's a lot going on in this game, and I'm trying to still make sense of it. How long have... Let's see, 1 second. Alright, we're gonna get to... Alright, we're going to get to the Firewatch tower, and I'm sure nothing bad will happen on the way back home. Going along the canyon, and yeah, there's a trail back over there. Alright. Let's do some jogging. Little creek in the canyon. Probably what made this canyon. No, we are not going to. Oh, we are not going to run across the heavily unstable log bridge. Let's take some time out here, enjoy nature. Cross the little river that Little John might be guarding. And just bask in this quiet for a moment.
So, I
Damn it,
have a bit of a
Delilah.
confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
And you thought it was a good idea to get into your love life, I guess you'd call it?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of
Maybe
thing
so.
to a minimum.
So
Anyway,
curious where
let
she
me know when
is.
you get back to your lookout.
Oh, I can see my tower from far away.
Yeah, we
probably should
experimented
not
with
be
hidden
walking in the
underground
river.
towers for a while, but we weren't really happy with the results.
We'll just do a sarcastic reply.
So I'm with you all summer, huh? With whatever this sense of humor is.
Can you even believe? You're gonna love it.
I'm gonna love it. She's great. I appreciate Delilah. Justice for Delilah. Okay, a little bit further down. That's not actually a way up. Oh, time to get back home. Yeah,
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah,
That's
I've got eyes on a
dangerous,
storm
too.
out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not going to strike twice and all that.
definitely how
Well,
it
there
works.
was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, don't tell me
if it
that.
makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
I would. Out here. Like you said, the kinds of people who make it out here, yeah. Alright, well, we're out of supply cache. I do know the code. So let's see what's in here. Same code as my luggage. Copy some information from the map. Defend that. I will take a flashlight.
Ah!
Thank you, game.
There's a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the
Then
same
it's
stuff
an
as your
antler.
fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
Yep, that's an antler, alright. Alright. No. Put it in the box. Come on, dude. Alright. Got a little cave here.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So, I've got a
So-
dangerous cave and a
So,
flashlight.
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
Great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Oh,
Henry!
no! Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Totally normal things. Huh.
Hello?
It's a pretty sizable cave. Access key available at Ranger Station in Wyoming.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Okay, so the
Oh,
cave
this
is
one's
how
so
I
close
get
to
back.
home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
Okay.
It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
Another lookout?
They go in, they never come out.
Love how much she messes with him.
Ah, so this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Alright. Let's get home. Whoa.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
That sounds like she's actually being serious.
Outside.
Come
God
on.
damn it.
The whole
Never mind.
thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Okay. It's part of the fun how I get out of here. Alright, here we go. Switchbacks. Alright. Coming up on the tower again. Shouldn't be too far away at this point. Oh, broken bridge. Whoop. Get some barbarian action going on in here. Whoop. Climb up the side here, near where that creepy guy was looking at me. Oh, wait, he's wearing a wedding ring. I just noticed that, so he and Julia did actually get married. I wonder if I'd pick differently if that would have not been a thing, but good to know. So we've got a route there, and that's the way. That's the way. Okay, we'll turn on the light as it gets to be more nighttime. Gotta say, I don't hate the idea of a job like this for a summer. I miss being out in nature like this. I don't get to do it as much anymore these days. There's a certain kind of peace and calm, and honestly, I don't think humans are meant to never be in, green spaces, never be outside under the sky. Never climb to certain doom up rocks that are going to get slippery when that storm comes. That is coming very soon. Normal things. And the sign broke. Perfect. And now nobody knows this trail is closed.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.
Yep. Oh yeah, we can see the storm rolling in there. Okay, it's time to get home. The water will be good, the rain will be good. The storm will not. What's on the back of this? Okay. It's the sign.
I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Forest
Henry,
Burns.
as an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
What kind of name is Forrest Burns anyway?
I mean, the Forest
Well, that would be
Burns.
a pun, Hank. A glorious pun.
I went to junior high with a guy named Royal Butts.
Royal?
Butts.
I didn't think anyone had been named Royal since the 1850s.
Well, Royal's mom, Flo, was a bit of a trendsetter.
Flow butts.
Hello, Butts? Oh, man, that's even
Hell
worse.
yeah.
Yeah, well, it's still better than Forrest Burns.
Okay, let's see.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
I mean, fair.
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never. So it's just the outhouse then?
What
in terms of going to
did
the
you
bathroom?
expect, dude?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
You go, Delilah. I like you a lot. Why is there an old baseball in the outhouse? Come on. Nope, we gotta get that in. Alright, well. On this note, we're back home. Back at the Forest Service, at the Firewatch Tower. I think that this is a pretty good place to end this first video. So thank you everyone for joining me on this take two. Okay, so we're back at this tower, and I think that this is now a good place to call this episode. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day where nothing is going to go wrong as the storm approaches.